Newly crowned Carabao Cup champions Manchester City face Manuel Pellegrini's West Ham United in the Premier League on Wednesday night. Pep Guardiola's side got the better of the dogged Chelsea side during the Carabao Cup final courtesy of a penalty shootout on Sunday to win their first piece of silverware of the season. The first step towards a potential historic quadruple. The Hammers were also victorious in their last game, beating Fulham 3-1 at the London Stadium, moving them up into 9th position in the Premier League in the process. The game at the Etihad Stadium will be the latest chapter in an enthralling title race, which now sees the citizens trail league leaders Liverpool by a single point. Here is 90 minutes preview of Wednesday's encounter.City duo. Aymeric Laporte and Fernandinho were both substituted during their cup success on Sunday, and are therefore doubtful for Wednesday's league game. Gabriel Jesus and John Stones were both not part of Manchester City's cup final squad due to muscular injuries, and it is highly likely that both players will miss this encounter to continue their respective recoveries. Long-term absentees Benjamin Mendy and Claudio are nearing a return. However, the visit of West Ham to the Etihad will come too soon for the duo. Paraguayan centre-back Fabian Balbuena is a doubtful West Ham ahead of their trip to Manchester, despite returning to first-team training this week. Wilshere and Winston Reid are nearing returns for the Hammers. However, the duo are unlikely to feature for Manuel Pellegrini's team against the Premier League champions. Manchester City have the upper hand over West Ham in regards to the previous 108 meetings between the two clubs. City have won 54, with West Ham picking up the victory on 37 occasions. City have been faultless in their last 6 games against the Hammers, picking up 6 straight victories, meaning that manager Pep Guardiola is yet to drop any points against Wednesday's opponents. You only have to look back 4 years for West Ham's last win against City, which encouragingly for the Hammers came at the Etihad. Goals from Chelsea loanee Victor Moses and Diafra Sakho ensured that Kevin De Bruyne's goal just before half-time was nothing more than a consolation, with Manuel Pellegrini, then Man City manager, consigned to a shock defeat. Earlier in the season, City cruised to a 4-0 win at the London Stadium over Manuel Pellegrini's current team. Silva Raheem Sterling and a Leroy Sane double, giving Pep Guardiola and his team the 3 points on that occasion. Manchester City have returned to their usual imperious form, winning 6 of their last 6 games in all competitions following their shock 2-1 defeat to Newcastle United at St. James Park in January.Victory over Chelsea at the weekend was not as simple as their 6-0 drubbing of the Blues 2 weeks prior. In their 6 wins, City have also scored 18 goals and only conceded 4, which will be rather daunting for any side which will be facing Guardiola's side during the title run-in. West Ham have recovered from 3 straight defeats in all competitions by going unbeaten in their last 3, one of which, a draw with Liverpool, would have been greatly appreciated by the City faithful. Worryingly for West Ham, despite not losing in their last 3, they have conceded in each game. They will need to tighten up at the back if they are to gain any points from their trip to the Etihad. Manchester City's return to form will be bad news for West Ham. Hammers will attempt to contain City attacks and hit them on the break. However, West Ham have conceded 40 goals this season, and Man City have scored 74, so it's hard to see this tactic actually working. City will continue their Carabao Cup celebrations with a thumping league victory just days after. Get Man City latest news updates directly to your inbox. Subscribe. Thank you for subscribing.